Scene 9.
The jewel.
Hydrangea skipped to science class that day, barely able to retain her excitement.
Everyone just read quietly at your desk. My 5th cup of coffee hasn't kicked in yet, and the last thing I need to hear is your whiny little voices.
She quickly came up with a plan. She knew that Miss Slurry hated the garden. If she pointed out the fact that the flowers had grown back, she would surely send her out to pull them again.
Excuse me, Miss Slurry. I don't mean to bother you, but
Then why are you speaking?
it's just that a few of the flowers in Mrs. Blythe's garden grew back. I was wondering if you wanted me to water them?
Water them? No! I want you to go out there and pull the flowers up, roots and all. Get rid of those awful, sneeze-inducing things.
Hydrangea worked with the skills of a seasoned thief. She quickly grabbed a small shovel from Mrs. Blythe's garden box. Then she raced to the garden.
The building ends here. So, Main Street Hall would have continued out this way and landed right here. Right in the middle of Mrs. Blythe's flower garden. Just as I expected.
Hydrangea dug and dug, but tragically found nothing.
Suddenly, her shovel hit something solid.
But before she could find out what it was, Principal Periwinkle walked up to her.
Excuse me, young lady, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be in class?
Working on a science project. It's a soil study, yeah, that's it. We're studying how soil affects the growth of flowers. See? Look how beautiful these flowers grew.
You're right. They are nice. All right. Continue with your studies.
As Principal Periwinkle turned to walk off, he bumped into none other than Miss Slurry.
Achoo! Watch where you're going next time, you fool! Achoo! Get those awful things away from me!
Sorry, Miss Slurry. I was just checking on this student.
Well, she's my student, and I can handle her. Goodbye, Principal Periwinkle. Hydrangea, what are you up to, you sneaky little girl? So the corner of Main and Scenic is right here. Is this true?
I'm not sure. It's just something I thought of.
Dang!
Hydrangea dug up the item that she had hit with the shovel. It was an old wooden box. Across the top of the box was writing in a foreign language. She took it out of the ground and
Miss Slurry snatched it from her.
It's amazing. It's the jewel of Anastasia. It's mine. I'm rich, and I quit. You are to tell no one of this, or I will get you. Do you understand? I'll never have to work as a substitute teacher again.
Miss Slurry then walked off and was never seen again.
stop! Stop! It did not happen like that at all.
This is a travesty. What are you going to do? Have the police arrest Miss Slurry?
No, I prefer a more romantic solution.
You can't do that.
Watch me. Let's redo this part when Hydrangea was digging. Suddenly, her shovel hit something solid.
But before she could find out what it was, Principal Periwinkle walked up to her.
Excuse me, young lady, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be in class?
Working on a science project. It's a soil study. Yeah, that's it. We're studying how soil affects the growth of flowers. See? Look how beautiful these flowers grew.
You're right. They are nice. All right. Continue with your studies.
As Principal Periwinkle turned to walk off, he bumped into none other than Miss Slurry.
And it was love at first sight.
Watch where you're going next time, you foolishly handsome man.
I'm a student.
Well, she's my student, and I can handle her. Are those flowers for me?
Yes, they are.
Thank you.
Flowers usually make me sneeze.
But these seem to like me.
I like you too.
Oh, Principal Periwinkle.
Coffee with me?
Principal Periwinkle, I'd like to get 5 cups of coffee with you.
Wonderful. Call me Perry.
Okay, Perry. Let's see if the coffee's hot in the faculty room. Hydrangea, please tell the class that they can have a free period.
I think I'm in love. Incredible. Who would have thought that Miss Flurry would fall in love with Principal Periwinkle right when she was about to catch me?
Definitely not me.
Don't ruin it. So Hydrangea continued digging.
It's a jewel of Anastasia.
Stop. I've had enough of your syrupy optimism. It's time that we fight for how this play will end. Life is a tragedy.
No, it's a joyous adventure. Now let me finish the story.
Excuse me. What is going on here?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Just getting a bit of exercise.
Yeah. Exercise. How's the creativity?
A little exercise is fine as long as you two are working together. Now, I brought you each a glass of water.
Hey, mine's half empty.
That's funny because mine's half full.
Okay, that's right. It's time to finish this movie.
Is she gone?
Yes.
Good. Life is a tragedy.
No, it's a joyous adventure. Aha! Now you'll never live to write another bad simile ever again.
This is as unexpected as 4 flat tires on a newly purchased automobile. This is as unexpected as underwear that shrink after one puts them on. How about this is as unexpected as Hermie, my pet hamster.
She's a pet hamster named Hermie?
As unexpected as Hermie, my pet hamster, suddenly breaking out of his cage, stealing all of my money, and scampering out of the house, humming "Oh the Joy." You have spared my life. I will let you continue the story, but I'll be watching you.
So Hydrangea had the jewel, but she was not sure what to do.
I'm not sure what to do. I didn't think I'd actually find the jewel. I think I know who might be able to help.
Hydrangea rushed to the school library to see if Mrs. White, the wise librarian, could help her.